Hey guys, and welcome to my new channel. This is actually going to be my first video I'm going to make, and I really don't know way to start this off. I've never really done a commentary video before, and I'm going to see how it's going to go for me. On this channel, I'm really hoping to get us, the community, involved with Jagex's updates. And what do I mean by that? I know in the past, Jagex has posted up polls and stuff like that about what future content is going to be. But from all of what I remember, most all of those polls were really not changes in the games. They were just name changes or the way an item looks. The ones I can remember off the bat was Aqua Knights or Aquanites. I've heard a different few pronunciations of them. I call them Aqua Knights. I remember the poll about that. I voted for something else actually, and I remember the Dragon Scimitar or the Semit. I don't know. I call it the Scimitar. And the Veterans Cape. Those are the three that I really do remember really prominently. I don't know why. Those are just the three I can remember. And yeah, those definitely are. I can't complain that Jagex is just trying to ask for our help, for not really our help, our opinion on some of the updates. And I do really respect them for that because it's kind of hard for a big company to talk to all the little people about changing the game in a big manner. Even though the name or the way an item looks isn't too big, I guess it does make a difference. But what I'm really hoping for is that Jagex has a chance to hear our opinions on actual updates. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to tell you, I could say one of the most recent controversial updates that just came out recently. That was the Squeal of Fortune update, where you're able to buy spins with real world's money. And I personally was really against that. But being against it isn't that hard to say no. One of the bigger, harder things to do is just say no and to think of a solution. Because if you think about why Jagex did this, it was to make more money. Completely understandable. And I think everyone understood that about the first Squeal of Fortune update when they actually implemented it into the game, was that it's a way just to make more money. And people started freaking out that it was bringing too many God Swords in the game, too many Divines into the game. And Divines, God Swords, all those items crash almost immediately from the update's release. And that was kind of a big issue, I think, because they didn't explain themselves that well. I think they made it seem like the God Swords, Divines, Arc, all those were really just normal drops. Like you can get it at least once a week or two. You'd get yourself a rare object. But it really isn't the case. I think the odds are almost like once a year. If you're lucky, you might maybe get a lucky object, and for all you know, your lucky object will be Bando's boots, which will really suck for anyone who does get those. And I'm sure I've just cursed myself already. But back to the point is that yeah, we all hate. I'll say most of us hated that update that they had with them selling the spins because it was pretty much selling experience into the game, and I really didn't like that personally. But I can't just say I don't like it without at least giving some sort of idea on how to fix the problem. And the way I see it is the best way that I think Jagex could make more money is just having all the time a new promotional item coming into the game with members cards, because I know that's kind of sold me into buying more members. I remember I think it was back during the holiday season. I was running short on membership, and I saw they released that like icy mask that changes if you're sad or happy. And I just thought, hey, I'm running low on membership. I might as well just get it because it's just one more collector's item I can throw into my bank. And if I were to, the deal I got for 6 months of membership was more money than it would be for me to get 6 months of normal membership. That is because I'm still paying the $5 a month because I've been a member for too long, and I still did it because I thought, why not another dollar or two? I think Jagex does deserve that extra few bucks for me because I haven't played this game for a long time, and the amount of hours I put into the game is worth a little bit more than $5 in my eyes. But who am I to decide how much money my time is worth? But yeah, so those are probably one of the best ways. I know a lot of people I know have gotten all of them. If it was the katana, the green skin, the mask, there was some sort of bow, like a spiky bow or something like that came out, and maybe even more than them. I haven't really been following up on them that much, but I know they've released a fair amount of them. I think those are all good ways because I know a lot of players still pay that $5 a month, and I can think of a few of them that might go out once every few months to go pick themselves up one of these cards from GameStop or any other one of these stores that sell these cards. And that would just bring in a little bit more money towards Jagex. It isn't as big as probably the Squeal of Fortune is making, but that's one reason I kind of need your help because I can't think of any more ideas, and I'm sure one of you guys can. It's probably won't affect the game now, but we never know. You never know what Jagex will do in another 6 months. Maybe in a few months they'll realize, hey, we really have been hurting the community itself by adding this update in. So they might nerf it. They might do something else to it to affect how the update actually is existing in the game. So that's the first part of my channel. I'm hoping is to voice my opinion on what about the updates. But I know almost every video maker does that. If it's a big update or a small update, nowadays, almost every video maker puts an update video about the newest update. Now, anyone can do that. But now what I want to do is this. After every single update video, I don't just say the hard, cold facts. This is how much experience, this is how many that. I'll start listening to rumors, and just that would be more of a funner section to it, is to hear all the rumors that have spread around the update all the time they happen and stuff like that. And it won't just end there, as I think I said that already once. But another thing I really want to try to do is after the update video, a day or 2 days later, post another video with all the responses from you guys on how they can improve this update. Now, who and what I'll actually feature in those updates in the second video is all up to you guys. I'm hoping I can get a lot of, call it, more mature responses, meaning realistic ones. I know soon the runecrafting update is coming out, and I'm not expecting it to be 400, 500k experience an hour, but I am expecting it to be, I have to say, at least 80 to 90k experience an hour, because at the moment I think ZMI can get you like 45, 60k, or 45 to 55, maybe 60k if you're in the 90s, I'm not really sure, experience an hour, and that's still like, if you're doing it like flawlessly, no lags, nothing like that. And I'm hoping they really do improve the skill, because one of the best ways to train the skill not too long ago was getting effigies. And I never really farmed them, but I did Slayer and I did Frost Dragons kind of for the sole purpose of effigies and for the money. And recently I did Glaycores, and I did those a little bit before the update came out that you had to change with the effigy nerf. So I only got to get a few effigies from them, but still. That used to be the best way to train runecrafting, and now it's kind of more of a dead skill. And yeah, so I'm hoping they do release a good runecrafting update. But I'm hopefully going to be able to make a video about the update, what I think about it. Who knows exactly what it'll be. I'm going to see once the update comes out and see what ideas I can think of on the spot. And see what rumors I can hear that gets spread around. I have a bunch of friends who all tell me different stuff. I remember when the Zerite bow first came out, within the first day or two, a friend of mine bought the Pernix set for like 8 or 9 billion or something crazy number like that, and a Zerite bow for like almost, I think it was 900 milli paid for that thing, was just ridiculous compared to what the price is now. And he told me he went out to Armadale and he hit like 900s like easy, because that was a major rumor that was spreading around like RuneWiki and a few other places, that the Zerite bow with full Pernix just like dominated everything, which was kind of a really bad rumor, and I guess not a terrible one, because I kind of gave the Zerite bow a little value for a little time. But yeah, it was a fun, interesting rumor that spread around. I thought that was kind of interesting, how it just takes a few people to say it, and it's kind of really hard to discredit that rumor, because it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so hopefully I'll maybe talk about some rumors if I make the update video a little bit after, give some time for people to think of some crazy things. But the bigger thing would be to talk about after the update, the second video, talk about what you guys think about it. Meaning, if you guys thought it was good, tell me down in the comments, tell me why, and I'm gonna try to, if it's more or less good comments saying the update was good, it was way worth it, worth the wait, and all that stuff, yeah, for sure, the next video will not probably have too much of a rant to it. But with every update, there are some flaws. Now, if it's an update that really just everyone hating because it's too difficult to play, it's not practical, it's too much like crazy effort or something like that, if it's a lot of negative comments, I'm hoping that I don't just get it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, take it out, I want old RuneScape back. But I'm hoping to hear that along with a lot of ways to fix it. If it's giving it more experience, or I don't know what the update could be, or giving it more experience, nerfing something, giving something a little bit more, making something spawn more often, I'm not sure, but whatever the update calls for, I'm hoping to hear some solutions, because telling someone there's a problem really doesn't help them, because they usually are aware of that issue. The best way to help Jagex is probably give them some sort of solution that's a practical one. Like, yeah, if the experience is 20k experience an hour, yeah, everyone complaining and everyone saying we needed more experience is a way to fix it. Saying find a way to make this training method 80 to 90k experience an hour to make it more of a reasonable way to train the actual skill. But just saying it sucks, and just saying remove it, and just saying we want RuneScape 06 back doesn't really help Jagex, because Jagex is never gonna call it rewind the game to 06, because that's just a little bit not realistic. But yeah. So I know the whole game has been going down the tubes recently, and I really hate to see that happen. I think the only way for us, the players, to save Jagex is by telling them what we think in a really nice manner. And I truly think if we tell them what we want and how they can possibly fix the game, I really do think Jagex moderators will put a little effort into listening to us, or a lot of effort if we're lucky, and hopefully we will be able to voice our opinion in the company's decisions on how they change RuneScape. So I'm hoping to have this series, have this show become a hit, because it just makes our voice stronger. And yeah, so I hope to talk to you guys later. I hope to see all of your responses to my idea and to my channel and to me. If my voice sounds funny, tell me. I'd like to know what my issue with my voice is, because usually you really can't tell too much about your own voice. At least that's for me. And yeah, so tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys want in the future. If you want something else, just tell me down below, and I really will try to do it, because at first, as everyone knows, I'm probably going to have maybe 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, if even that many. That'd be a miracle, you know? But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm running pretty long here. I'm running at almost 13 minutes. So I'm going to say goodbye. I really do hope you guys subscribe and enjoy the series, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.